Alright, this is Brad H. from Game of Thrones. If I sound a little sick, it's because I am, but got a couple of war recaps here to do. Note, I guess one thing about me, if you've been watching my videos, just finished all my blue walls here, and as you can see, farmed them all. Took a long time, but been in a lot of farming clans, so it's finally getting down to warring, and I've mostly done pushing in the past, so yeah, so it's nice to have all those done. Can just try and get to Titan League now and focus on some new attack strategies and whatnot. So I want to go back to the last war. We had most of the replays wiped for the Supercell anniversary when they added the one gem boost. So there's not many replays to show here, but there are a couple of, actually I think only one that I really want to note, which is a Town Hall 10 3-star by Dex. So let's take a look at this video real quick. I want to pause it and give a shout out to Dex for stealing my base. I really appreciate that. I had this one called on Clash, or excuse me, on Clash Caller, and Dex loves to just come in and steal my base, even though I have him claimed. So I think it's like the third time he's done that. So yeah, and also another thing about Dex. A long time ago, we did a inner clan war scrimmage, and you know, we matched up the war weights and whatnot, and Dex thought it would be funny to turn his troll base, you know, in the war prep time into the shape of a penis. So, and he ended up getting banned for a week by Supercell. I don't know if someone from our clan thought it would be funny and reported him or whatnot, but so yeah, it was pretty awesome. Dex decided to get banned in the middle of our war scrimmage, and so it wasn't me. I don't know who it was, but I wish it was me. So stop stealing my bases. Anyway, this is a nice attack. Check it out. So this is going to be a healer queen walk with, as you can see, hogs. So let's see how he does it. He's going to break the funnel up here. So he doesn't want his queen walking to the left over here. He wants them to walk down this side. So he uses that one wizard, which can't be touched, to get rid of the army camp there. He's going to drop his 4 healers and let the queen walk down this side. For some reason I thought this base had single Inferno, but I guess it doesn't. So this is it's going to be a nice attack. You really got to be patient, you know, with the queen. Sometimes you notice that the life goes, you know, she'll lose a lot of life, but if you can wait to where she's not being targeted by any defenses or just by one, you know, she'll slowly start to gain it up. So anytime she's been being targeted by multiple point defenses at once is where it can get a little sketch. So you can see he's queen walking down here to his mini attack with a golem. He only has one golem. I'm going to drop the king here as well. This base had been hit before, so he knows what's in the CC here. Going to start these hogs in on this side. Pretty aggressive strategy here. That lava hound's not going to do anything on these hogs. It's just not. So he already got that single Inferno down on, or excuse me, the multi Inferno down on the right side, and the hogs ended up getting the multi Inferno down on the left side. So it's kind of everything's meeting in the middle, which is pretty awesome. Queen's going to live through all of that, which is really going to help for cleanup. So Lava Hound in the CC sometimes can be annoying, but in a strategy like this, when you're using hogs like that, the Lava Hound's not even going to pop. Eventually, the Queen's probably going to end up targeting it down here, but just doesn't do any damage whatsoever on those hogs. So it's pretty nice strategy there. So you can see he's got the whole base down. It's basically just clean up. I imagine this lava is going to end up being alive basically all the way to the end. So really nice attack by Dex. Very well planned. Obviously, it went pretty perfectly. So, nice job on that. So, you can see this is kind of a blowout war, anyways. But you know, as you can see, all the replays got wiped. So, I'm gonna go back to the current war. It's not over yet, but I only have limited time to do some of these attacks or to do some of these videos. So, this war is already over, as you can see. I want to give some of these low guys in terms of our war weight a shout out here with some of these attacks. Let's see. I like this attack. I think it was on 30. Nope, 34. All right, this is an attack by Amir. Yeah, so we got hogs. So he's going to do cold-blooded. He's got one golem here. Pretty sure he knew what was in this in the clan castle here. He's got his poison spell to, those witches and whiz and archers and all that, just useless against a poison. So you can notice there's really not any obvious. I don't even see a place for double bombs. So we've been doing a lot of Shatter, Go Lava Loon, but on a base like this, you need to be able to not do that, not be robots, and use hogs. So this is a pretty good base for that. This is a nice attack by Amir. So really nice heal spells. He's going to have a lot of hogs left over on this attack. So good attack here. Nice to see hogs working well. So with some of these upgraded sweepers on some of these lower bases, hogs are definitely a good strategy. This attack by Tron, I think it was on 27. Oh, I don't have my numbers wrong. There it is, on 25. So not a base that you see all very often. Pretty funky base. One thing to note about this is he's got a crazy mix of troops here. Got a little bit of everything. But one thing to note is how well just a handful of hogs can do damage-wise on the base. He essentially would take out this whole top row of defenses with 13 hogs and really well-placed heal spells. So let's just watch this base, or watch this attack. He's going to draw the CC troops out with just a giant and a hog, and then he can pretty much kill this CC without being hit by any other defenses whatsoever. So going to drop his 2/2/3. Drop his golems. Notice he's holding the Barb King. No point in, dropping it ahead of the Queen. I see a lot of people doing that still. Gets a lot of bang for his buck out of that Rage spell. So you'll notice, I think he starts his hogs over here. Yeah, notice that Archer Tower's focus on other things, so he knows he's not going to need a heal spell immediately. Shouldn't need a heal spell until it heads up here to the top. And he uses a haste to get it through some of these defenses quickly. But he doesn't even need a heal spell there anyway. He's going to need them up here for these whiz towers. So saves his heal spell up there, which is really smart. So it's only 14 hogs. So he does a lot of damage with just a few of them. So if you know the pathing, if the base has been scouted, you know where the bombs are. It's really nice to be able to just do a go wee wee with some back end hogs. So nice attack, Tron. He's a great attacker. Well done. All right. Okay, this attack by Mario is something that we've been trying to do, and I just want you to watch what he does with this Lava Hound. Mario almost always uses hogs, but this is a pretty awesome way to do this. So he only needed, I think, one hog to draw the Lava Hound out. Doesn't take much to get a Lava Hound out, and drops 2 archers with a healer. And this, if you can just kind of keep an eye on the lava, it's going to last the entire war out here, just wasting time being healed by these 2 archers. So this is something we've seen on YouTube. Took a while to kind of master. Haven't seen Mario do it before, but this was really well executed. I was just watching this a minute ago, and he pretty much uses 3 troops, so 1 hog and 2 archers to eliminate the clan castle. That's really efficient. And then this was basically a surgical hog all the way around. I don't know if this base was scouted. I think it was. But this is a really cool attack. Nice to see new attacks. I kind of don't really want to show videos. It's when it's just the same Shattered Go Lava Balloon over and over again, because most people know how to do that. So it's nice to see a couple of new tricks that are being used to deal with some of these new bases. The poison spell has really changed what we see in our clan castle, or in the clan castles. So a lot of air troops, a lot of dragons, a lot of lava hounds. So nice to be able to know of a way to deal with them. If you have to use 20 troops to draw out a lava hound, then this might not be the best way to go. But when you only need a handful, it's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna speed it up, and he's gonna clean out this whole entire base, and lava hound is still alive. So pretty cool. Nice attack, Mario. All right, this is one of the better attacks I've seen from a Town Hall 9. Monkey, I think, is the second 3-star this war, but notice his mix. If you just looked at this, you'd be like, what the heck is he doing? He's got 9 balloons, 10 wizards, 13 hogs, 2 witches, lava hound. I want to say there's a golem in his clan castle. So really, really spread out base. He said he spent about 2 hours planning this attack. So this is really, really, an awesome way to go about this. You notice how spread out the air defenses are. So doing an air attack, number one, it's going to take forever on the cleanup because everything is spread out, but may or may not go the way he wanted on his mini attack. So I think this base was also scouted. I'm not positive, but those hogs do a ton of damage up top. And then I think he's going to draw this clan castle over here with this 1 archer all the way over to the left. So he's got no hogs left, so he basically planned on taking X amount of defenses up top, and now he pretty much has to just deal with this left side and the bottom. So he dropped the golem to distract the dragon and the loons. Going to kill the dragon with the archer queen, which is the way you want to do it. So he's got 1 air defense down here. He only needs 1 hound. And 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it was 5 cannons. And the crossbows are completely distracted by the hound. So, he knows exactly how many balloons he needs on these air defenses. And then, that's it. Every single one of those balloons, I think, lived through that. So now he's got, I think that was 9 or 10 balloons for cleanup as well. This archer tower can't deal with the remaining amount of balloons there. The hound popped, which is great, so he's got that for cleanup. Really, really creative attack. Just one of the better attacks I've seen. He said it was his favorite attack that he's ever done. So got to speed that up. That was really, really well done. Nice job, Monkey. All right, I think we got some Town Hall 10 3-stars. You might see maybe 1 or 2 more that I'm not going to be able to show. If so, I'll do just a regular video on there. So another 3-star by Ryan. So again, I think we've seen similar attacks like this before from him, where he uses a handful of loons on the backside. But what's really nice to watch here is how his golems path and tank perfectly. So, generally he's going pretty wide on his golems. Always drops the archer queen first, so that she's doing damage on these point defenses. And then one thing to take note of is how long the golems stay ahead of his wizards, his heroes. They're going to stay out front, taking all of the damage from all the defenses all the way through the core. So very, very patient. So as of right now, he's only used one spell. Excuse me, I think he used a poison. So he hasn't even used, any spell until right then. So very patient. A lot of times you see people kind of spamming spells because they get impatient. But you generally see from him is his Archer Queen and Wizards get a lot of life because of the golems. So you can see that the king still hasn't even really had any damage done to it because the golems are perfectly pathed. So he's got 5 loons here and 1 air defense left. So he could probably drop the loons down. Yeah, say he drops the loons down here because there's 1 defense that is not, which was the Archer Tower, hitting his core attack there. So got 5 loons, and that's it. I mean, that's a great attack. Really well done. Nice job, Ryan. Okay, last attack that I'm going to show for this war is actually the first attack of the entire war. I think these guys figured they were screwed. So KC, 3-star number 10 to start off this war. That's definitely going to make you feel pretty good whenever you start off with a 3-star on a Town Hall 10 of all things right off the bat. So this is, a standard go wee wee. Just ends up in a 3-star, but the pathing generally has to be perfect on your golems. It's a pretty tight base. So that jump spell is really well placed. I'm gonna pause it. So it's not just getting him into the Town Hall; it's getting him out of the Town Hall. So it's going to get him over here into this layer as well. You can see because of where it's placed. So not much to say about this attack. I mean, it's just, if you do everything right in terms of your pathing, good chance you're at least going to get a high percentage 2-star. He doesn't really have anything planned for the back end of this attack, so he certainly was not going for 3. It just ended up that way. So. His heroes are already down, but not many defenses here. With those witches distracting for the wizards, these 3 defenses that are left certainly don't stand any chance. So got a couple cleanup troops there. So nice attack by KC. Nothing too out of the box in terms of crazy styles. Stop texting me, but. It was nice job. Well done. Nice to start off the war that way. So we're going to be a level 7 war clan after this. So as you can see, win or lose, which we're going to win, we would have gotten there. So Game of Thrones going up to level 7. And take a look at our war log. We are 2 wars from erasing and making, getting rid of this 1 loss that I've talked about before, clan that was using iMod, and we still should have won, but we didn't. So yeah, so nice couple wars, and nice to be a level 7 clan. That's it.